I actually think the next 4 to 5 years are going to be tailored to the skill set that worked for me in the 80s and 90s, which was all sorts of macro chaos. And I would encourage them to learn all the asset categories and how they integrate. Not easy. If I was a tech investor, I would certainly be learning, we had the internet wave, we had the cloud wave. Cloud doesn't look like it's over yet, but I would certainly be looking into blockchain very deeply and to the possible disruption it might take. But I think fundamentals are fundamentals. Look, when companies are losing money, capacity is always going to shrink and their margins are going to look better in 3 years. When companies are over earning, their margins are going to come down in 3 years. I think all that stuff will be out there. I think the great thing about my original mentor, Spiros Drelis in Pittsburgh, was he made me focus on what moves the stock price. Like, you can't just say, Stan, okay, this is a great company and the earnings are great. He said, tell me how people are going to think differently in 18 or 24 months about the situation than they're thinking now. That would be my number one advice to the young people. Do not invest in the present. The present is not what moves stock prices. Change moves them. And I want you to try and envision a different world in a year and a half from now and where these security prices would trade versus now, given the world you envision. That would be my number one advice to a young person getting in the business.